So, if you didn't know already, Elon Musk has recently bought Twitter for about $44 billion. And in this video, I'll pretty much be going over what his plans are so far with what he wants to do with Twitter. So, on October 4th, he said that buying Twitter is an accelerant to creating X, the Everything app. Now, this could be in reference to something called a super app, which is kind of popular in China. Actually, it's very popular in China. So, super apps is a term to describe an app that is often acts as a one-stop shop for all of your online mobile needs. So there is a Chinese app called WeChat that is run by Tencent, and is the biggest super app in the world with over a billion users. Now WeChat is really only popular in China as the owner is Tencent, which is a Chinese ran company. So in WeChat, users can message people. You can do mobile banking. You can pay for things online with a barcode. You can play games. You can play video or post videos, online shopping, order a taxi, and so many other things. It's basically one app that lets you do so much other things inside of the app. And Elon Musk has tweeted that buying Twitter can be an accelerant to creating X, the Everything app. Elon has also previously expressed admiration for WeChat, calling the app "quote unquote" great during a town hall with Twitter employees in June. He also mentioned that there is no WeChat equivalent outside of China. He also said he thinks that there is a real opportunity to create that. We all know Elon Musk is a engineering genius, so I would not doubt that he is planning to do such a thing. He also has mentioned that he wants Twitter to have at least a billion people using it, and WeChat averages a billion users, so there's a lot of correlation between that one. Also, recently, Elon Musk made a poll on Twitter asking if he should bring back Vine. Now, if you didn't know, Vine was owned by Twitter, and the coding for Vine has not changed since they kind of, I guess, put it back in the closet. I don't know, they kind of just got rid of it. But he asked if he should bring back Vine, and the majority vote is yes by 69%. Mr. Beast also commented and said, if you did that and actually competed with TikTok, that would be hilarious. And he then replied, what could we do to make it better than TikTok? So Elon Musk has been tweeting a lot lately. He also has been hinting at things if you kind of read between the lines of what he's saying, sort of speak. I think it's also worth noting that Elon Musk and Jack Dorsey have a very strong relationship. If you don't know who Jack Dorsey is, he used to own Twitter. He still has a major stake in Twitter, but he also owns a company called Square, which handles transactions. They handle like in-person banking transactions. They also do online transactions. So in theory, he could use his good friend Jack Dorsey to find a way to incorporate Square into Twitter's ecosystem, adding a mobile banking service kind of ordeal on top of having Vine. And Jack Dorsey is also a big component of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. So it would make sense that Twitter might move more into the what's the word, like crypto space sort of way, when payments become a real like common thing. But it is important to note that him and Jack are still very, very close friends. Putting my tinfoil hat on for a bit here, I also think it's a bit ironic that Elon Musk had help financing Twitter's purchase. He had investors such as Sequoia Capital, Binance. Binance, if you don't know, is owned by a Chinese man. The Binance CEO would be this man here, who is Chinese. And if you don't know, China also owns TikTok, which is probably, I would say, the number one social media platform in the world. diving deeper into that, they also have data on everybody. Like the amount of data they hold on people on the internet is quite insane. So if Elon was to technically bring back Vine and use Twitter to like as the platform where Vine sits at, the owner of Binance has a part shareholding in Twitter, so therefore would have access to such data. If Vine comes back to Twitter, I mean, we all know Vine's probably gonna explode and eventually compete with TikTok. So having data on everybody on both platforms, partially owned by the Chinese, kind of blows my mind a little bit, and it doesn't sit well all the way, but I won't go that far down the rabbit hole. So Elon has also said that he will introduce an $8 verification fee to have a blue check mark, basically a verified check mark on Twitter. It came actually with a lot of backlash, but to be fair, he said the fee to have the blue check mark also gives you priority in searches, gives you fewer ads, the ability to post longer form content, and eventually he wants to create a way for content creators on the platform to be paid for their content. So the blue check mark will also help with that. Initially, he said it was going to cost $20 a month, but then he brought the number back down to $8. It came with a lot of backlash. An author by the name of Stephen King actually made some complaints about it. So he's been on a rampage lately. His trolling has been turned up a few notches since he has purchased Twitter. But his choice to charge people $8 a month for verification has not come lightly. I think it's also worth noting that since he has taken over Twitter, he's basically fired more than half of the employees that work there currently. But while doing so, he has also simultaneously been hiring some of his Tesla employees, as well as a couple people from the Boring Company and an employee at Neuralink. Mainly though, he's been hiring software engineers from the autopilot team into Twitter. I'm assuming this is to work on the video formats and the Vine and overall making Twitter back to the original point, the super app for a one-stop shop sort of thing. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for now. I don't want to make this too long of a video. For now, I mean, he has, since he's got in there, he's pretty much kicked out half the staff. He's brought over some people from his other companies. He's hinted at the idea of bringing Vine back to the platform, which would in theory compete with TikTok. Also, he is very close friends with Jack Still, who is the owner of Square, or formerly known as Square. They're blocked now. It's a payment platform. I'm sure he'll find a way to integrate payments into Twitter through that and crypto. I know he's a big fan of Dogecoin. What else? I think that's about it for now. He's been on a rampage. Oh, Twitter, he's trying to make people pay $8 for a verification badge. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this one up. I hope you did enjoy. I hope you did learn something new that you might not have known before. Maybe you found some value out of this. Be sure to leave me a comment on what you think about this new acquisition from Elon Musk. And be sure to leave a like and subscribe.